Billy, obviously DeMar was pretty deliberate with us the other night, talking about how they can't do what they did against Oklahoma City, and he backed that up, especially in the fourth quarter. I mean, he just seemed to be on a mission to will this team back into it and to set them up for that overtime win.
Yeah, I mean, he was incredible. I thought Alex and Torrey did a great job off the bench as well. I loved the way we were playing there. We started off so poorly, and then we kind of got up by maybe 16 or 18, and then we didn't close the second quarter very well and didn't start the third very well, and then we were kind of able to get, some energy back into the game. And I mean, a lot of guys contribute in a lot of ways. Certainly his performance is unbelievable. The thing that's crazy is he's beating himself up over free throws right now. That's, but just the way he played and the way he carried, and the basketball plays, getting fouled, like he did. And he had obviously a lot of opportunities to maybe put the game away, right? He had that one missed free throw, got it back, and then the layup, they thought it was goaltending, it wasn't. Then he got fouled again. So, I mean, he like I told him, to start overtime, we don't have the opportunity or the chance without you. So just I get it, but we got a chance now. Let's just worry about that.
I know you're going to watch the film and stuff like that. It's a quick turnaround. Was Zach okay physically? He just seemed kind of just disengaged tonight. Offensively, he just kind of seemed to be more of a bystander rather than take the wheel and do something with it.
Yeah, he certainly didn't, have a normal offensive night like he normally does. I don't know. He didn't tell me that there was anything bothering him physically. I give him a lot of credit from this standpoint. He kept his head in the game, and he made an unbelievable pass at the end of the game to Alex. I mean, he could have really just kind of tried to force his way in there and gone to the rim, and maybe there's verticality and we miss it. But for him to have the wherewithal to throw it to Alex there and to trust him with the pass was good. But I think the offense, certainly for him tonight, he certainly did not do what we've seen him do for a lot of times. But he'd never say to me that anything was bothering him.
Really, just taking a step back, just the swings in this game, the way it ended and everything, you seem just kind of a wilder game overall, just in the way that it went.
I think there's a lot of things that we can learn. One is I really, really, appreciate just their grit and their fight, because there was, to your point, Jamal, there was a lot of these emotional roller coasters, right? And Toronto went through it too now. And I give our guys credit. They kept their heads in the game and still kept trying to fight, even when there was, certainly bad moments in the game for stretches. And it wasn't a great offensive night shooting the basketball at all. But we just kind of kept fighting. And I think to Joe's point, DeMar kind of willing the group and galvanizing the group was really, really important. I think there was a lot of situational basketball that could help us. I think there's a lot of times where it's not even in the overtime, but even in the fourth quarter where we're in a hurry, we're rushed, and it's just we're not down 25. It's an 8-point game or a 6-point game with 2.5. There's a lot of time. Let's make sure we get something good. Turnovers were not great tonight. So I think there's some things that we can really take. Obviously, we got a back-to-back, so it's not like we're going to be able to watch a lot. But I do think there's stuff that we can take, because I really thought the ebbs and flows for us and the consistency, like I had talked about so much, we got to be better there.
Billy, obviously with Alex being first-team all-defense, you've raved about his defense. Because for him to come up with the plays that he did at the moments that he did, what does that do for a team?
Oh, I mean, it was incredible. For him to make the shot, Zach to find him. Again, I think the thing, and even, all the stuff going out of the first game, the way we played and the fight for them, I was really, really pleased. That part of it was good. But, I mean, Alex guarded, on some possessions, 4 people. He's shutting off a drive, and then the ball gets thrown over here, and he's X-cutting over there, and he's back there. I mean, he was unbelievable what he did physically and defensively. It was really, really amazing. And when I thought in that second quarter, I loved the way we were playing. I think, Torrey was out there. Alex was out there. Javon was out there. There was just a high level of motor and competitiveness there. And it was good to, we did a little offense-defense with Vooch there at the end. And, you felt good with Torrey's defense at the end, on Siakam. So there was some real good, moments by, Alex that were really remarkable, with what he did. I mean, the effort physically that he was exerting to try to make plays was amazing, whether it be a loose ball or a rebound or, trying to find the right pass, guarding several people, putting his body in plays. I mean, he lays it all out there.
didn't play most of the second half. Will you reevaluate his role in the starting lineup, or?
I mean, by going to a back-to-back, it's the second game. I don't, know. I just, it was probably a hard game for him from the perspective that, we got off to such a slow start. I felt like I needed to kind of mix it up a little bit, and the same thing kind of happened in the start of the third quarter. And I don't think that was at all on Patrick. It just wasn't, that group was not great starting the game. I think we got down, it was 14-2 or something like that. And we kind of started the third that way after being up 7. We lost whatever it was, an 18-point lead, and went down. I don't know what the turnaround was, but it was, and at that point, you just trying to shake things up. And he just probably got caught in the fact that Alex was really, really, really playing great, and Torrey was getting a lot involved in the game. And it was just one of those things where all three of those guys can almost play the power forward position, so you're kind of trying to, you got one position, you sometimes utilizing three guys there.